Good morning and welcome to another wild day in the animal kingdom. Yeah, do you know what? We've become different people on this second half of our trip. We're not all about the get up early anymore. I mean, Animal Kingdom opens at 8. That's very early to have to get in for
7:30 for early.
I was going to say, let alone getting in for extra hours. So the time, what is the time?
8:42.
8:42, so we're 42 minutes after park open. So it'll be really interesting to see what the lines are like. But when you looked online, Mount Everest was still like 5 minutes, wasn't it? Which is walk-on. So yeah, we needed the lie-in. So we'll see how this goes, going in a little bit later. Plan is Everest, you're gonna do Dinosaur, and things we haven't done yet are the Tiger Trail and the drawing class, which we loved last time. So we'll get the train over to that. If you've seen it in other vlogs, I'm sure you have, that place where all the goats are. You can do an animation drawing class and they have different animals, animal characters that you can draw. And they talk you through it very quickly, albeit, but they talk you through how to draw it. And we did Simba last time and it turned out all right. Here we are. Ellie, is this going to be the day? You put your hands in the air like you just don't care.
I am, yeah.
Okay. Leave in the comments below whether you think she manages it. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the picture. So good. Obviously the kite tails have become quite renowned for almost being so naff with the way they just like flop at the end of looking so majestic in the sky. But actually I thought it was so good, and actually with Pumbaa, I'll just play the footage just to the side because I did it on my phone. They almost were like taking the mick out of themselves because they slowed the music down and made it all a bit doom and gloom, and then they did a like boom when he just landed on the floor. So I think they probably have really improved it since it first started. But anyway, I'm on my own at the moment. Ellie's gone to ride Dinosaur. As you all know, I'm not a huge fan of Dinosaur. I find it just a bit too overwhelming with the darkness, loud noises, jerking, which is so funny because I love a roller coaster. Ellie's gone off to enjoy herself and I've just got this beautiful, tranquil area to enjoy all to myself. How lush is that? One thing I will say for Animal Kingdom, and I say this very sincerely because the food at Animal Kingdom is incredible. I would argue probably the best on the whole across all of the Disney parks at Walt Disney World. But what it is not good at is breakfast items. There just really isn't anything unless you fancy a blueberry muffin. There isn't anything. So what I've done is I've brought out, I only had a few bites of my Gideon's cookie yesterday, so I'm intrigued how well this has lasted, you know, a day later. I would say it's not looking as good as it was yesterday. You can tell that it's done that thing where if the chocolate melts a little bit and then resets, but we'll see if this is as fresh as it was yesterday. Yes, it is. That's really nice actually. As I said, it's a really good cookie. It is a very, very nice cookie. Would I queue an hour for it? Absolutely not. But if the queue is short like it was for Ellie and I yesterday, 10 minutes, I'd absolutely go and get one. And they look impressive, don't they? But I'm really impressed at how fresh that has stayed. I haven't put it in anything special, I just kept it wrapped up. I'd half eaten it and it stayed super fresh for today. So I'm gonna enjoy that as my little breakfast today. This has just unlocked a core memory for me. Did any of you have one of these? I had a Winnie the Pooh one. You wind it up at the back and then when you open the drawer, look what happens. I'd completely forgotten I had one of these. Wow. Do you know, this shop is so cool. Normally we just fire on through it straight after riding Dinosaur, and I've never noticed the ceiling. This is such a cool shop. This is the store that you walk through as you exit Dinosaur. So I'm just hanging out here waiting for Ellie. And they've got, it's worth looking around in the shops because you'll stumble across things like that musical draw box thing. I've also seen a really nice water bottle that I haven't seen anywhere else before. So, you know, I'm an advocate for if you see something then that you really want, then get it, because it might be gone when you go back for it, because that's happened to me twice now. But at the same time, hang around a bit. I can't get over how cool this shop is. It's so well themed. How have I never, in all my years, probably because I'm so traumatised when I come off the ride, I just power on through. Going back to the Vault collection, Ellie mocked me for this, but when I was a kid, I used to also collect thimbles. So again, this is like a little flashback, because it used to be wherever I'd go, there would be a thimble that you could go and collect. So let me know in the comments below, did you collect anything quirky, like a thimble? Or a spoon? Maybe I should get a pin of the thimble to commemorate what I used to collect. Or, you know, pin of a back scratcher. Because why not, if you can't get the real thing? I haven't seen these pins either. Samantha? I don't even know it's Samantha. I take like this one. Queen Anna. I'm a fan. Oh, hello. Not seen this one before. My issue with this is these are huge. Like, they're huge. Oh, but it's so good.
Absolutely love that ride. It was steamy. On my trip to the Lake of Carousel. Yeah, had a really lovely time. It was a bit scary when you're by yourself, but actually still really enjoyed it. And I forgot the last bit where the big dinosaur comes out because I was right at the front. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I got to find Lorna, demissed. Go to Rafiki's Planet Watch to do a drawing class.
I, for one, adore Rafiki's Planet Watch. It was a place that I didn't even know existed until I started coming here as an adult.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't. It was when I came on a trip in 2016. I was like, what is this place? And we were just saying the little train ride is lovely. You all sit in like 2 lines looking out, so every seat's a good view. And then as I said, you can go see the pet goats and you can like brush them and you can do the animation class. And then they've got this whole building filled with like loads of other animals and a little vet station. So yeah, the entrance to the train station is literally just next to the safari ride in Africa. So when you're next here, make sure you go to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Look at that.
Perfection.
It's Disney Transport. It loves us. Always comes at the right time. Not gonna lie, pretty proud of that. Wasn't sure it was gonna turn out at one point, but it's not too bad. Ellie, wanna share off your handiwork? Very good. You proud of him? I think I'm more proud of my Simba, but this little guy's all right. Honestly, that's just such a chilled, lovely, fun activity. What I would say is they go very fast, and we've just come out and there's lots of crying children because they couldn't keep up and then they didn't like their drawings when they finished. So maybe this is one if you have older children, or you maybe have a particularly artistic a budding artist in the family. But
it looks like they also give out like a colouring sheet, so
yes,
like they can colour in,
and crayons, so they can do their own thing. But yeah, just be mindful that it goes very quick, and If you have someone that likes to keep up with things but maybe will struggle, maybe it's not the activity for them.
They work there, this is an office, they don't mind that.
Oh, look at the frog in there.
Come through and watch every day, they're very common.
Mushu. Oh, hey Mushu. Very cute.
The head, but yeah, if you scratch him like here, it's good, but anything in front of their mouth, he's right. They're going to chew on you. He's smart.
You playing with the spoons? Now Ellie, what is this called?
A blueberry cheese mousse.
So you went for your usual, didn't you? Of the chicken and the beef, and you've gone for the blueberry cheese mousse, which you've not had for a couple of years now. See if it's as good as you remember. We're in Satu'li Canteen, by the way. Satu'li? I don't know how you spell it. Say it.
That's what I remember. The spoon feels like a really...
Yeah. A piece of artwork. It's good. Look at that. Beautiful. So before heading back to the hotel and on to Magic Kingdom, we're supposed to be going on Kali River Rapids. We thought, oh, that'd be quite a good thing to do as the last thing in the park. However, we're not sure we're going to get on because the sky has gone very ominous. There's some very loud thunder. So we might be just, you know, experiencing a whole different kind of water experience, just maybe not one on a ride. Let's find out. As expected, thunder and lightning is within a 6-mile radius. So when that happens, there's a lot of attractions that get closed down, namely water rides. So we are gonna head back to the resort now, hopefully not get caught in the rain, freshen up, and then head to Magic Kingdom where hopefully the rain will have passed and it will turn into a beautiful, lovely day. Well, the rain didn't get us in Animal Kingdom, but it also hasn't stopped. So at least the Pack-A-Mac's getting its first use of the holiday. We were just saying, every time we come, I say every time, this is the second time we've come to Skippers, but second time it's rained when we've gone to Skippers, so I'm not sure what we're going to do. Ali doesn't have a raincoat with her, so it's your call really. We either go into the park and risk it, it's drizzling, it's not pouring, it's just a gentle, constant rain, or we do a loop of the hotels like Grand Flow and stuff. Or we could go up Main Street and go through all the shops. Let's go shopping. When it rains, go shopping. It's that time of year again. The first of the not so scary Halloween parties is this Friday, and today is Tuesday. So Friday's actually the day we fly home, so we just miss it. We would have been there otherwise, but it is what I find is so funny that you're like not even halfway through August and suddenly Halloween pops up across the park. But it is cute. Now this one, if you've watched earlier in the series, will know had real difficulties with. But we have now managed to capture it because my thingy buzzed. But yeah, Spoopy is out. The castle is really benefiting from its pink makeover right now. This is actually a little fun fact about Disneyland Paris. The reason Disneyland Paris has a pink paint is because the skies there are quite often grey. So it's so that it stands out against the grey background, and that's exactly what's going on right now. Because otherwise, that would have just merged into the sky before. In love with these. How on earth would I get this home? Oh my goodness, $100. In all seriousness, no, this is the kind of thing that I would definitely buy. thing about all this stuff is it's all the stuff we could get in Shop Disney last Christmas in the UK. I was so close to buying that cookies and milk folder. Oh, I wonder what this smells of. Never actually got to smell it because obviously online and all that. Doesn't really smell of much.
Smells like treats.
If you know Ellie and I, we love a jalapeno popper, and we were just walking past the refreshment stand opposite Pecos Bills, and we saw they had jalapeno poppers for $6.17, and we might have dinner coming up in an hour, but you thought, you know, we were just like, do you know what, we don't actually like the look of the starters, the appetizers at Satu'li Canteen, so this is going to be our appetizer. So for $6.17 you get 4 jalapeno poppers
And some ranch dressing.
and some dressing. So these look rather scrummy. That's a good popper. It's got a good bit of
Natural cheese.
it's got good stretchy cheese in it, plasticky cheese. It's got a good bit of spice from the jalapeno.
Ranch dressing.
Scrummy. Like scrummy. We're finally going on. Make sure to hold on to your hands and glasses, folks, because this here is the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Be sure to watch your kids. If any of you folks are
My
wearing
chin.
extra glasses, make sure, because this here's the
Wildest ride in the wilderness.
Yeah! Woo! All right, here we go! Here we go!
That was so much fun. I'd forgotten how long the ride is as well, and like there was just so much to look at as you were going around. They have like the cacti, and they have gophers hanging off of them, and they have the horses and the goats. So much to see, and special mention to the guy behind us who is clearly having the time of his life. But anyway, our reservation is at 5:30 and the time is 5:01. Now this is what we did last time, we were a bit early. So we'll see if they're available, because if there's a table they'll sit us down and we'll be able to eat, but if not, there are some nice areas to chill out and just sit in outside. Oh, there is, there's like an adult bell, which I didn't think was allowed. Yeah, because her like gown touches the floor and everything as well. I imagine she will get asked to leave at some point. Yeah, she's definitely an adult belle. Interesting. So we've got a really nice little table right by the window, kind of we were just round that way last time we were here, but it's lovely because you can see like all inside of the boathouse. Little tip for you, I'll feedback on how it goes, but I have heard there is a secret menu at this restaurant. I think it's through DFB Food Guide or something that I heard about it, so we'll be asking whether there is anything on the secret menu, and if there is, see if it's something we like the sound of, so we'll get back to you on whether that is a thing or not. Our investigation panned out that there is a secret menu, but it's not so secret anymore because they basically tell you what it is. They come over and they say, okay, and the items that are not on the menu are blah, blah, blah. So we've both ordered the Brazilian cheese bread, which Ellie was just telling me is also available at Food and Wine. So we've gone for that, that's from the secret menu as our starter, and then I've gone for the Barbar lamb chops, and Ellie has gone for the taste like chicken, because it is chicken. And that's what I had last time we were here, so it'll be interesting to see our takes on these two foods. decision to not bring my sunglasses now. Hey ho, I thought it was going to be raining all night. That was exquisite, honestly. Just reminiscing on how incredible the last 3 dinners have been. Oh, the Brazilian cheese balls were just so good. They were like gooey, it's like gooey with cheese in the middle, and then it was, the dip was a chimichurri with hummus, and it was just, oh, I am gonna make that when I get home. Maybe not the cheese ball part, I don't think I'll be able to do that, but the dip, oh, I am gonna make it home. And then the lamb, there are no words. Incredibly grateful to have had 3 such incredible, delicious meals in a row. Ellie wasn't so lucky. Her chicken was average. It's kind of what I remembered about it a few years ago, is that the chicken's quite dry. So she said it was okay. So take it or leave it. Anyway, she just popped off to the loo, so I'll wait here for a bit. I've heard one of my friends is working in this area, so I might actually, while Ellie's in the loo, go and hunt for them and see if they're around. And yeah, fingers crossed for me, guys. A little tip for you that could be entirely wrong, this is just my speculation. It might not be the best day to get a lightning lane on a day when it rains and thunders, because when it does, what happens, Ellie?
They close all the rides and they give you a multi-experience pass, which you can use for rides of like the same tier. And then obviously when everyone is able to go back on the rides, all the lightning lanes are like
very, very long.
Also, I'd just like to say I look good in this light.
I told you, yellow's your colour.
Thanks. Comment below if you like yellow.
So yeah, I mean, swings and roundabouts about Lightning Lane, but if it rains and they start issuing multi-experience, whilst that's great because you don't lose out on what you would have had, all the lines become so much longer.
I have a bugbear about it though, in terms of with the DAS you go through the Lightning Lane. Some of the DAS lines, Lightning Lane lines, like Haunted Mansion was like 60 minutes plus. That's slightly defeating the point of why I have a DAS, especially after we've eaten. So that's a slight bugbear of mine, but you know, it is what it is. And it's what it is.
We've come on to Splash Mountain. As you can see, we're taking no chances. We don't want to get wet today. I am going to keep this up for a minute because I know on this side you get wet again. Ellie, your head got wet and so did your glasses. Your glasses! It's on to Buzz. I say this every time, but will this be the day I become a galactic hero? So on the line into Buzz, this goes pretty crazy. I'm gonna be honest, it hasn't done that much on this trip, but it likes this ride. Also, I just did a pin trade and look who I got. Oh, David. No, still not good enough.
I've gone and I was tired after doing it. It's so much harder than apparently.
Yeah. Cosmic Commando again. Maybe one day I'll be a galactic hero. We are now on to
Carousel of Progress.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining every day. So if you're anything like 20, right there. If you're anything like 2019 me and don't have a clue what this is about, basically there are 4 chambers to this circular theatre and you get shifted around. actually enjoyed that. It's just a nice chilled ride and really interesting as well. You learn a lot of information about Progress, and I thought the final scene was pretty good as well, how it kind of, well, first of all the animatronics have been updated, but also just bringing in essentially Alexa. They didn't mention the brand Alexa, or you can also get Google and stuff, can't you, but about it all being voice activated, and they turn like the Christmas tree lights up and things like that. Yeah, really enjoyed it. I was just saying to Ellie, I've never been a fan of these video walls with everyone touching them because of germs, but you know, if they taught me anything, it's that I would absolutely not be touching these walls right now.
I've got a really good Pooh Bear story for you. My sister used to have a Pooh Bear toy who had a pot of honey, and he used to go, "There's a rumbly in my tumbly," and then you would feed him the honey and he'd be happy. And also, I'm going to sing you all a song. The wonderful thing about Diggers. Hang on. So my song is The Wonderful Thing About Diggers. The Diggers are wonderful things. The tips are made out of rubber. The bottoms are made out of spring. The fancy, 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 fun, 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 fun. The wonderful thing about Diggers is that I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Ooh, blue honey pot.
Arguably, this is, I would always say, one of the busiest parts of the park. Such a gorgeous time to be walking around. It's so, so pretty. There we go. What a lovely old day that was. And I am knackered. We've got an early start tomorrow because we're going to try and get our final opportunity for Guardians of the Galaxy. So that will be setting the alarm at 10 to 7. So let's wrap up now so we can head off to bed because it is about 10:30. And like I said, I'm exhausted. So Ellie, what was the favourite thing that you ate today?
Favourite thing I ate today was my Satu'li Canteen.
Nice. Mine was my lamb. Oh, mwah, bellissimo. It was delish. Cooked to perfection. Perfect. Favourite ride?
Favourite ride was Flight of Passage.
I think mine was Splash. Really enjoyed that today.
Was fun, actually.
And actually having our raincoats on, I found that quite entertaining. And then your favourite moment?
Doing my animation class.
Yes.
Because it was so quiet.
That was mine too. And they had the music playing in the background and it was just a really nice chilled.
And did you hear what the guy next to us was saying? And actually it was so true. He was like, the guy has a voice just like Bob Ross. And I was
Who's
like,
that?
the painting guy who does like the ASMR sort of.
Oh right.
He's a really famous painter with the big afro.
Right.
And he
Okay.
did all these videos, and like I listened to them to fall asleep to.
I thought he was a really good like presenter as well as artist. He kept doing the voice of Eeyore. Yeah, it was really good. And I am no drawer, but they make me feel like I could draw when I do that. So all in all, it's been a lovely day. Tomorrow is Epcot Day. Yeah, so lots to look forward to. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you later.